plowing and him plowing, they can make more. But in those days, it was hard to catch up, just like with the government system today. They give you 1,200 over here, they do something on this side and take it back on the next side. Now, you know, I'm talking country, but y'all know this. Like if somebody give you a tax break or put it off later, then tax you, what? But that's what sharecropping was like. You never could get caught up. But them two put their head together and figured out how to get caught up. But they had help from God and Christian folk. By that man being a bootlegger and a gambler and mistreating them, there was other white people in the area that didn't like him. They didn't like him. And there was a family of people, and I ain't calling no name because it may be in a book or something, whatever, but I still do business with them at the bank. That family would sell black folks' family land. And since this man placed David on evidence, it wasn't recognized enough for it could be blocked. Couldn't block the sale because I don't like. In other words, maybe if you'd have been like I thought you ought to be, since this is what goes on, and we don't even view it as being bad, we might still wouldn't have. But see, God got a way of doing things, y'all. So what they did, they worked hard. I never heard them say it exactly how many years it took them or what. But a number of years, I'm pretty sure. They paid $350 for 40 acres of land. If y'all ever hear anybody say, we got 40 acres of land, we never did. Our folks worked for what we got. Tore down old house and moved from somewhere else and built their house. And that's the house I grew up in. That's the house I grew up in. And I'm trying to think if there's any other important element I want to leave out. None of the story, but what the desire. The desire of my granddaddy was that if his children ever want to come back home, they would have somewhere to stay. He planted that in my mind. He planted that, and I'm for real, y'all. I'll do all I can to preserve what he left, as long as I'm able in my right mind and can do it. Now, why I want y'all out here, Jamel, you need to be out here, Junior, any y'all, not leaving nobody out. But y'all younger men, y'all the one got to do it. I'm 61 years old. Anytime, man, I could have a rake in that truck on my mind, dementia, and ramsel in the head runs in the family. It just hit muddy a little earlier than it do some. Granddad was 96 and he wasn't to the state where muddy was. But he was Rams. He was. Grandmama lived to be 104. And in a way, her body went down with her mind, so I'd have to almost say, Snatch, I don't think she got to where.
She didn't. She still had her mind when she was still.
So now by time and chance, we don't know what's going to happen to any of us. But what I just said, I would like to believe that somebody would keep it that way. Keep it that way. But now that's basically how we came up with this place. That's how come I don't accept nobody telling me they can't do better than what they do. You can always do better if you want to. There's no obstacles. You do the right things you can't overcome. You just got to be better than the opposition of whatever you facing in life. Just be better than your opposition. And and in a family, you got to be together. And I've learned something from every man in my life. I'm going to just go to one right out the back, Mr. Dukley. Mr. Dukley told me this, I don't know where it was right. He said, Oscar, the world is a big place, but you can make it small for yourself. We got a big family, but you can make it small for yourself. The family yet big, but you can make it small for yourself. I'm just being honest. I'm trying to be honest and truthful. You can make it small, cause you can act in such a way till you don't want to associate with the family in a family way. You can act in such a way the family can't associate with you in a family way. Net, when I get wrong, you stop me. So what I'm just trying to say, try to be morally correct as you know how in everything you do, and work hard. Grandmama taught me this principle right here. If you work hard and treat folks right, you'll make it. I'm not really that smart, y'all. Most of y'all got. You wanna know the only degree other than high school I got? To drive that green thing yonder. That's the only thing I can say I'm professional in.